Well, I was going to type welcome, welcome, welcome in first, second, third, fourth, fifth, but somebody climbed up on my chest and wanted me to hold her. Imagine that. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Anybody, everybody, all buddies. We have a high wind warning. I know, another work week for some. Yeah. We're not going to hit it a lick, are we, baby? No. Take a break. We deserve it. Yeah. Think we just might relax all day today, huh? Morning, junkyard. Sat in front of the fire today. There you go. Yeah. Her, she will sit on the register all day. She thinks she deserves the heat. We got a high wind advisory today. Hmm. And I highly doubt the roofing guys are going to be here with a wind. And it sounds like it's still raining outside. Oh, light snow today. Yeah. There you go. That's right. All that wind we got, that should have blown the dust off and everything. Good morning, Cornbread. Nice to see you. Is it still raining out in California? That's one way to clean that state up. That's right. And I wish I had it as rough as this cat does. Free bills, free place to stay, nice and warm and dry, no worries. Don't even have to work for none of that. Are you a Democrat? By your silence, I'm thinking you are. I can just hear that wind blowing out there. You just stretch right out. You make yourself comfy. Yeah, just make yourself comfy. I know. Don't let that bother you. Now this back room's starting to smell like cigarette smoke. It must be getting wind blowing through the garage someplace. No room in the garage. Yeah. Yeah, there's room. Uh, I have no problem with my eyes. They're blurry. Sugar might be screwing up on me. I don't know. All I know is the kitty don't care. Be a pumpkin. Oh yeah? I haven't seen him on in a long time. I seen Brad was out the other day. Uh, Early bird special with Brad. And I'm not making that up either. With. Yeah. Don't believe me? Look at the channel name. With. Yeah. You're like holding a rock. Dr. Howie, he was on the other day. Something about fig plants or whatever. I was looking at Noodles' channel the other day and went to comment. My comment didn't show up, so I changed names and my comment didn't show up again. I think you have to pay to comment in his YouTube now. I may be wrong. Noodles. 1980, whatever. What are you doing? Okay. The doorman, yep. Trump's doorman. Calvin the doorman. I gotta check real quick. It's I just heard something fall outside, so. It's a snowing. I'm believing we should have got in on that silver when she was $28 an ounce. We could have been banking some money. Me too. You'd have figured they'd all bought it up by now. There's an auction site, and they had a bunch of silver coins. At the auction site, some silver dimes, quarters, half dollars, dollar coins. The problem with those is they want more for the coin than the silver, and I realize there's authentic value and then real value, but a Morgan silver dollar is worth basically around, right now it's probably worth about $65 as far as real silver. but they're wanting, they're getting 85, $90 for them now. That the silver is $80 an ounce. About what they're going to get for it. Did you tell the government? Don't let the government know you made an extra quarter. You know what the taxes are on a quarter? 30 cents. Like National Security, the movie. You know what the taxes are on $5 million? $6 million. Yeah. Hey, nobody wants to join us there, junkyard. Just me, you, and somebody else. They're all lazy. They didn't want to get up this morning. Cornbed was in here first thing. New York City taxes. Yeah, will be. You're right. Few days. I wonder how many people have moved out of New York City since the election. I bet U-Haul has done a hell of a business. Yeah, you're richer than freeloaders. You're right. Oh. Oh, Minnesota, there you go. Well, the only bad thing about Minnesota is really, really cold. So if you don't like the cold weather, you're not going to like Minnesota. I'm surprised those Somalians moved there because they're used to 110 degrees, not cold weather. You have a head wrap? And you could open up a learning center yourself. Opening a daycare center, that's right. Quality Learning Center. They couldn't even spell a sign right. They say the average Somalian's IQ is 66. 66. And if Tim Walz couldn't find the fraud in Minnesota, that means his IQ's got to be way lower than that. Just saying. You just need an address. I'll just get you a post office box. That's all you really need. I took one of them IQ tests about 2 weeks ago that you see on Facebook. Take the test. That's what my IQ come out, 121. Doesn't make me a genius, but makes me smart, way smarter than a Somalian. Oh, I'm sure it's public transportation. We're paying for it. I'm twice as smart as a Somalian, that's right. So I should get a bigger fraud coming in. I could run 2 daycares. That's right. 2 learning centers. If you get a chance on Facebook, take that IQ test. It costs you $1, but make sure you cancel the subscription because they give you 7 free days or whatever, and after that, then it costs you $29.95 for a year or whatever. So you just cancel. You're right. You got to have it all, except for them. Tax return. There you go. Well, remember that quarter you just got. Don't forget to mention that in your taxes. You're overqualified. Yeah. Yeah, you're overqualified. Yeah. That kid, he's a pretty sharp tack, man. He's sharp as a tack. The one that went out there and did all that investigating. I realize it didn't take much investigating, but he's in the last what 5 or 6 days, he's got like 75 million views on that video. Just barely. Let's see. The average IQ of an American citizen is 98. So I'm smarter than a lot of Americans. I may not look smarter. Yeah, he started to work. I had a friend tell me that years ago. He said, "Son, I know it's too late for you, but never get a Social Security card." I said, "Why is that?" He said, "The government can track you then." I said, "Oh, what happens when you go to retire?" He said, "If you live that long, then get one." He said, "Your retirement won't be much, but at least you'll have something." I said, "Well, okay." He said, "Then shots, everybody, shots. 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 2-shot Monday." He said, "Never get a driver's license." I said, "Why not get a driver's license?" He said, "Because if you get a driver's license, they give you tickets on your driver's license and then they can take it away from you. If you've never had one, they can't take it away from you. You just keep driving." I said, "What happens when they arrest you and take you to jail?" "You just go to jail." I said, "I think I'd rather have a driver's license." But there is a difference. There's a difference between driving on a suspended license and driving with no license. I do believe if you get caught driving on a suspended license, you go to jail faster than you do go to jail for driving with no license. Uh, yeah, a long time ago. I remember years ago, if you got caught drunk driving and you weren't in an accident, they left your car right where it sat, put you in the back of the car, and took you home. Nowadays, they get all sorts of fussy. They want to arrest you and take away your driver's license and all that other stuff. I have to powder real quick. Yeah. Yeah, well, if you can afford drinking, you got a little money. No. Kathy wanted an electric snowblower, battery powered. So I bought her, I believe, I can't remember if it's, I think it's a 48 volt. Snowblower. I got a 3-year warranty on it. It was like $147, and then the warranty and tax on it was $177. And I had a bunch of reward points from Amazon, and I kicked her right back down to where she was cheaper than the blower itself. So it's supposed to be here Wednesday morning. It's good for snow up to 6 inches. And then that way, if she wants, she can just go out there and do the around the car or whatever. Oh yeah? Hopefully nobody was killed. But it's a nice little snowblower. I can't remember, but I think it even has a little light on it. I don't know what for. I damn sure ain't gonna be out in the snow, you know, at night. And I got the other snowblower. I think the other snowblower runs great. It just, you can't put it in any gear other than low when you're blowing snow. It just takes too much power. They put a 5-horse engine on it, and it should probably have an 8. I was looking at a storage unit auction too. And in this auction had all these brand new pairs of tennis shoes, high quality furniture, some stuff, brand new stuff, still clothes, still with tags on it. And then it had a money counter for dollar bills. That told me right there that this was no ordinary storage unit. I believe that belonged to a drug dealer. And he was in jail, thinking he was going to get out before, anything happened to a storage unit. And he didn't. I was going to bid on it. And when I seen it, it was $25, and then it went up to $40 and $50. Somebody probably has the same idea as me, because when I last seen it yesterday, it was $210. So I'm thinking there's something else in that storage unit besides all the name brand stuff that was in there, like some pistols, some other stuff. Those pistols and stuff you're supposed to turn in to the sheriff department. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. I know. Now I won't get no more snow. Guy Fieri. Yeah, Santos Tequila Store. Yep, I seen that. He also was walking down a flight of steps and he felt like an explosion in his leg. And he fell down the steps, broke his leg, but ripped all the tendons out of his legs and stuff. They had to have surgery and shit done. Yeah, it's all done by the internet. Yeah. Fake trucking company. A real trucking company hired a fake trucking company. The fake trucking company went over and picked up the tequila, and then they hauled off with it. They retrieved one semi of it. They never found the second one. One went west and the other one went east. Like a $500,000 worth of liquor. It doubled value. Yeah, doubled value. That's right. It was a special run too, or something like that. Did you watch the Tulsa King? They had a 50-year bourbon there. That looked pretty good. Smooth. Hmm. Oh yeah. Well, that had to be spiritual spirits, then, right? Notre Dame. Yeah. They oh yeah, Cathedral. They the roof trusses. Some of the roof trusses that was made for that was made right here in Adrian. There's a school here. Uh, that does classic or woodworking, and it's they made some of the they made how can I put exp what do you want to call them? Um, I want to say expedition, but it ain't expedition. They made wood trusses to put on display trusses that they could travel around the United States and around France with it or whatever. And then they made some real trusses for the cathedral. The guy that owns it, is Luke Barnett, and the city sold this guy 6 acres of land, uh, no, 4 acres of land cleared, 4 acres of cleared land, and 20 acres of woods for 24 acres. He got it for $24,000. And it's Sam's Woodworking is what it's called. But Sam Barnett Woodworking School. But anyways, we sold it to him, and he was supposed to put up a school and campus and everything like that. And he got offered land on the other side of town, more land for a better deal. So he decided not to take the deal that he'd already signed papers on. And the city just took back the land, but we'd already put in a driveway and everything else to this land. And he bought land from a big insurance company on the other side of town. I think they actually probably give it to him. So because they could use that for a write-off. Because it's a non-profit school. I know it. I said I would take that land if they made me the same deal. And I would pay taxes on it. No. Why not? 24 acres of land for $24,000 or something like that. Yeah, dollar an acre. $1,000 an acre. 20 acres of it's woods. Come on. Yeah, I know. I know. They're all lazy. They don't want to get up for the baby. I know. I know. Yeah. They'd be proud. I'd put me a nice fence all the way around there and start stuffing it. Yeah. Something like that. Yeah. That's perfect. I wish I had a life like a cat or a dog. Probably a cat more than a dog. The dog has to get up and defend the property once in a while and bark at the mailman and go eat shit over a bunch of stuff that's not there. The cat could care less. We had a dog. If somebody broke in, they would help the people that broke in steal stuff, carry it out right to the car. Yeah. Oh. Not this girl. She's a hard worker. Hard at finding a place to take a nap. Yeah. Well, I don't know how to take that. Does that mean you're not thinking very much? Or does that mean you think your sister looks pretty? Because most of them are inbred. Pretty stuff, yeah. Yeah. I know. Pumpkin. You need another nappy? I know it's rough being in your home. Somebody's got to do it, though. They don't dare challenge you. Don't put me up to a challenge because you're going to lose. Hey. If it's free, it's for me. Remember when I used to do live streams, I didn't have a cat hanging on me all the time? Those were the days. Yeah. Morning, Dan. It is windy. It is 23 degrees here and windy. He said, snuggle with me, Papa, I'm cold. Her ears are cold, and so is her feet all the time. I don't know what's wrong with her. Her nose is cold, which means she's fine. So, well, I'm thinking I'll be on Wednesday morning. I'll probably be on Thursday morning. I don't think I'll make it to midnight Wednesday night because I haven't stayed up to midnight for a long time. Well, I was the other day. I was up till midnight, but I took a nap at 5 o'clock. So Yeah, you got good gas mileage if you got the tailwind. If you got a light enough car and you're at a stop sign, you don't even need the gas to go. Just release the brakes. Let the wind do the pushing. So, last night, after I got off in the live stream, Gretchen called, and I had to go pick Gretchen up. She wanted to come here, so I had to go pick her up. Half the town over here was flooded in water from all the rain, and all the storm drains are plugged up with all the leaves on the ground. But the sidewalks and the streets are all clean now. I should have. I should have done that. You know what? I should have done that. Yeah. I mean, I think that's what the employees get paid to do, but they don't. Well, that's pretty cool. I seen a thing yesterday. It was mimicking Christmas Vacation, and it said, since I can't remember what they call it, but since you're the oldest one here, would you like to say grace? Say what? Would you like to say grace? Oh, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. And they all start on it, just like the Christmas Vacation one. Oh, that was funny. You going? Somebody here? All right. Nope. Abby stood up, yeah. There's a good gift idea if somebody wants to give me something. Where's the Tylenol? If it's not too much trouble, Clark, I'd like you to get something nice for yourself. Yeah. We all got that cousin Eddie someplace. Yeah. I did watch Home Alone. Oh, right in the stars, man. I'll get them. Oh yeah, new one, a new commercial. Oh man. Well, she took off running. Evidently, she's going to try to see if she can rouse somebody out of bed. You know, because they're probably snoring too loud for her to go to sleep. Make endurance paper. That's right. You have a great day too, Dan. Love you too. All right, everybody. I'm going to get out of here myself. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace. I will see you Wednesday morning at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard if you're so inclined to join me. Stay safe, stay warm, stay dry, stay cool if you have to, but stay yourself. And we'll see you later. And God bless you too, cornbread.